Good morning, folks. It's another beautiful day out here in coastal Virginia, and I'm out here with the piggies, and Miss Penelope seems like she wants some attention. But anyways, about a year ago, I brought you guys this video showcasing the VEVOR electric netting. And after a year of continual use, we've had a few different electric nettings here on the property, and I feel like it's time to give you a 1-year review on how the VEVOR electric netting's held up. Sorry, everybody wants snuggles. So if this video helps you out and it helps you make an informed financial purpose, be sure you drop that like and subscribe. But anyways, let's get started. So for today's video, I'm gonna be rating the VEVOR electric netting on 3 factors. 1, how much length do you get for the price? What are you actually paying for, and what is your money getting you? 2, durability and hold up. How long we've been using it for a year? What kind of shape is it in? Is the net tearing? What's going on with it? And number 3, effectiveness. How well does it carry current from my charger across the length that it's got, and what is it actually doing here on the farm? So the first thing I want to talk about is how much you're getting for the cost. So the VEVOR electric netting right now is on sale, product link in the description, on Amazon for $129. For that price, you get a 42-inch high, 164 feet long netting, which is awesome. So just for comparison's sake, this netting here behind me is not a VEVOR electric netting. It, however, is about the same size, but this same netting costs $200. So you're paying exponentially more, $70 more, for the same type of netting from another brand. And I can say that brand, but I would say you're getting a more cost-effective purchase off of the VEVOR netting. Next, let's talk about durability. We've been using the VEVOR electric netting for a year now, and I just want to show you one thing. Check this out. What do you see here? No holes, 0, zilch, nada, no torn netting, no torn holes whatsoever. So right there was just a preview of our whole netting, and there is not one hole after a year of hard use by the VEVOR electric netting. And just to give you an idea, these little guys, these little piglets, they constantly go through the holes of the electric netting to go out and play in the yard. Instead of our piglets going under the netting, they are going through the netting. This is putting a ton of strain on our netting, but once again, no holes. It's holding up. And just to give you, once again, another comparison, this is a netting from another brand. This isn't even the netting that's being tested by the piglets, and it's tearing apart. And that goes the same for any piece of netting that I have that is not a VEVOR electric netting. It is you gotta be very careful when you step on it, because there is the off chance that you're gonna pull it and it's gonna snap. So far, you know, I'm not saying that VEVOR is the most durable product on the entire market. However, there are no holes in my electric netting that is from VEVOR with that segment of fencing. It is held up incredibly well, especially when the piglets are out there giving it all the grief that they can possibly give it, because they're mean little piggies who don't want to stay locked up. So of the 3 categories that I listed before, this is the one that I would say has the most it depends. So a lot of the current being pushed out depends on your charger. If you have a good charger, it's going to be able to push out better current. However, there is one thing that I would like to showcase. Notice these shiny bits here in this netting. This is the wire that is ran through this string here that actually allows current to push through. This is a little bacon bit. She's my tiniest little runt. This has nothing to do with the video, I just think she's cute. Now, this part may be a little hard to see compared to what I just showed you, so I want to use this faded wire here, and I'm going to try to get you guys close so you can see it. I don't know if you can see this, but the VEVOR electric netting has a large amount of wire running through these strings here. And what does that mean? What is the effect of that? What that means is the VEVOR electric netting is going to conduct, or at least hold, a lot more current than my other nettings. The other nettings just don't have as much metal, which means they're susceptible to grounding more, which means you need to cut your grass so that there is not ground contact. See here how this grass is short? This means that my fence isn't getting grounded. But what it means is that the VEVOR electric netting is less susceptible to grounding than the other pieces of segment of fence that I have that are from other brands. The more metal, the more it is able to hold current and be able to shock the piggies when they try to escape. Even though they're little heathens and they don't want to stay in their pen, Also, this affects what type of charger you need. So here at our pig pen, we use the Helios Mini 400. Because it is a 35-mile charger, it does got a lot of oomph. And I'm gonna be doing a video about that too, so be sure you subscribe and see that video coming out later. But compared to these other fencings that you can see here, the segment that is the VEVOR piece has been put at the front of our property because that is the part the pigs try to escape the most, and it is the best barrier that we have against the piglets escaping. With all that being said, let's recap. 1, you're getting 164 feet, 42 inches high for $129. 2, this product has been on my farm for 1 year. It has been here since Petunia and Penelope were piglets. It's even had to deal with Mr. Farrell, and he's a tough customer. And the VEVOR electric netting segment has 0 holes. Number 3, the conductive properties of the net seem to be much better than the conductive properties of these other netting segments that I have. What I really want to point out, folks, is I'm not getting paid by VEVOR. In fact, I've used some of their products, and for the most part, I've been pleased with them, but there has been 1 or 2 that I've been very unhappy with, and they've not worked so well. However, one thing that I can say that, at least in my personal experience, that has worked really well is the VEVOR electric netting. Now, the biggest question that you're probably all here to ask is it worth my purchase? Based on my experience, my use, and the little heathens behind me who keep trying to break through it, I believe the VEVOR electric netting, after 1 year of use, has held up not only extremely well, it's performed extremely well, and I believe it's worth your money. But look, folks, here at Home to Homestead, we try to make our dollar off of finding products that are going to last on your homestead and are going to make your life just a little bit easier as you try to grow your own food and build that self-sufficiency and resiliency in your life. But look, and this video has helped you out, and more importantly, it's helped save you a little bit of money and make a smart decision. Be sure you drop that like and subscribe. It goes a long way for the video, and it helps our channel out and grow more than you could possibly imagine. But anyways, folks, this has been Cody with Home to Homestead. Out here.